Hey.
Hey everyone, Mule, Inchworm,
Inchworm.
if you don't already know by now. Today we want to talk a little bit about our hike, how we've put it together. We're also going to talk about the directions, time frames, and all that we anticipate. And then we're also going to talk a little bit about what we expect from the hike, what we're going to gain from it, and our feelings that we're anticipating. And then we'll close it out by talking about what our fears are on this hike, because the failure rate, as we all know, is pretty high. Yeah. 8 out of 10 people that try it fail. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. So our AT 2020 thru hike is going to be a flip-flop hike. We're going to start at Harper's Ferry, and then we're going to work our way from there to Katahdin. The goal is we're starting May 4th, and we're cutting out of town here on May 1st. We're going to take a day off on the way up there and then spend some time there before we hit the trail. Going to register at the ATC, and then we'll head out from there. Of course, the bridge is out. We don't know fully how we're going to get around that, but I'm sure there's going to be resources to get us around it. Then from there, our goal is to make it to Katahdin by mid-August, if all plays out. And I have confidence in us, which we'll talk about our fears later on down in the bottom part of the video. But then from Katahdin, we're going to jet home. We're going to try and get our resupplies together for the second half of our trip. Definitely need to see family. We have a large family. We'll be gone for, at that point, 3.5 months. Make sure everything's good with work. And then we're going to head back out with the goal, hopefully, to be back at Harper's end of March, or not March, end of August. And August, and then maybe first part of September, and then we're going to be going southbound to Springer. And we don't have a hard deadline on this. Weather could have play a part into it, but I'm anticipating that we're going to be done the week before Thanksgiving. If not, then we may have to push through our Thanksgiving and unfortunately miss it with our family this year. Worst case scenario, we don't get completed. We still have that 12-month window. Since we didn't start till May 4th, we'll have March and April of next year to get back out and finish whatever we don't get finished. But the goal is to be done before Thanksgiving. Okay, now we're going into part 2, what we expect from the hike. Before we go into that, though, I'm just going to ask again, please, everybody, hit that subscribe button down there. We really need your support to keep this going. Like I said earlier, it's a lot of work putting these together. We're going to try and do it from the trail. It's going to be, it's going to eat into our battery life and all. But we really want to bring this to everybody. We're trying our best to get the word out about MS. Inchworm has MS, and that's part of one of the things that we're having to learn to expect from this hike, and it leads into that. For me, what I'm expecting from it, I'm expecting it's going to be tough.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We've done the Palmetto Trail those 3 times. The second one, we got dropped off. I talked about this before. We're unsupported. It was 34 days, almost 500 miles. So we have an idea of what's coming. This is going to be amplified times 4 of what we've done. The duration is going to be tough. Yeah, definitely expecting a challenge, but I'm also expecting to be reinvigorated a little bit. I know there's a few short hikes that we've had. It's like a purification that when we're out there for 34 days, it just washes all that stress away. There's a different stress out there. We know what it is. You get up every day, you take down your house, you get food, water, you get as many miles as you can, you put your house back together, and wash and repeat every day. But along the way, we're going to meet some awesome people. We're going to experience some great things. We're going to have some great emotions. We already know this is going to happen, but this is going to be on a greater scale. I'm expecting a very great time out there. I think it's going to be more altering than what we've done before, and I'm extremely looking forward to it. I absolutely can't wait to get out there.
What I expect to get from the trail, I expect to definitely leave society, be out in the woods, and push myself, and hopefully, we can actually run into some more people with MS and some that aren't, that we can actually talk to and maybe, hike together with.
Definitely like the check out of society part.
Yes, I do too. I'm also looking forward to the challenge that this trail is going to give me, especially with MS. And also the growth that it's going to give me mentally and physically.
Me too. Okay, we're going to head on to part 3. Okay, fears we have. I'll start. I think I have 4 big fears. The first one is probably getting injured, and that's going to pull you off the trail with all the effort and everything that we've done to get out there. That worries me more so for Inchworm, because I've hiked with her. I've hiked all these miles with her, and just as a normal person would have, when we get in, there's some technical sections from what I've seen. I haven't been on the AT, but I've seen videos of some of these rock scrambles and these drops beside the trail with all the rock scrambles. And I personally have witnessed Inchworm trip, fall, stumble around the trail. So for me, that's probably my number 1 fear. My second fear would be, am I going to break down mentally with this much duration, this many miles? Because that's usually my Achilles heel on the trail, is I can get down to pretty low spots sometimes, and it is going to be mentally grueling. Can I overcome that and not come off the trail because of that? That's definitely a big one. Third one is definitely having to leave the family behind. We're a pretty tight-knit family. We all kind of take care of each other, and my whole life has been raising kids, and now they're all gone. And I guess you could call this a selfish thing I'm doing, because really about us, not about the family. So my concern is something happens there while I'm gone. And then my fourth one, and I think everybody's probably experiences it going out there, is we've put all this effort into it. We've announced to everybody. We've told everybody we're doing this. And I think my fourth biggest fear is just not getting it done. Something going wrong, we don't get it done. So those are my 4 big fears.
Okay, some of the things that I'm worried about hiking the Appalachian Trail. I have to tell myself, stop telling yourself that you're not going to make it all the way. You have to stay positive. You will make it. And one time when we were hiking the Foothills Trail, I was having a really rough time. I was tripping over everything. All the roots and everything was just tearing me down for a whole entire day or 2. And I said, I think I'm going to have to quit. I don't know how I can even make it. And I went to sleep and I woke up. We could have got off, but I woke up and said, no, we're going to finish this. And
we put a plan together.
Yeah, and you can do it. You have to have that strength inside to just tell yourself, I'm going to do this, and just do it. And don't quit on a bad day. You've heard that, I'm pretty sure. If you're going to quit, you need to wait until you have a good day, because you may change your mind. Then, you really may.
If you still want to quit on it after a good day, then you probably need to
quit. And number 2, I am very nervous about getting an injury and having to be pulled off, because we have put so much work into this that I can't even explain what we've done. It's just so much. And so doing that, once we get out there and we're hiking, if we get hurt, that's the one thing that I'm really, really nervous about. Third thing, I'm slightly scared of bears. Slightly scared. So I'm going to have to try to put that out of my head, because animals really want to stay away from humans. But it's still in the back of my brain.
Trust me, those bears are far scared of us than we are of them.
Yes, I know, but it's still there.
Our next video is going to be talking about our shelter for our AT hike upcoming. We've had a lot of people reach out with questions about the tarp tent, so we're going to do an in-depth review on that, and that should be coming out in the next few days. So again, make sure you are subscribed so you know when that video is out. I think that's everything for this video we wanted to talk about. Again, if you have questions, comments, post them down below. If there's enough and some good questions, we'll make a whole video about it, or we'll answer you down in the comment lines. But most importantly, hit that subscribe button. We really need your support to keep going. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, bye.